Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel Miracle Rhythms 1111. My name is Ritika and I'm bringing you your daily energy update for Friday, September 13th, 2018. So let's just jump right in. So overall, at the bottom of the overall deck here, overall message deck here, we have the Angel of Love in reverse. So this is telling me that you or someone else in the situation, take it how it resonates with you people, but I just noticed we have 2 10s on the board, 3 10s on the board. New cycles are definitely starting for a lot of you, and I've been saying that for a while. But here's what it is. Holding on to some sort of past pain, right? Some sort of past heartache that is not allowing you to see love for what it is right now. Right? Not allowing you to see that you have love in your life, whether it is through the self or through other people in your life or through the spirit world, whatever it is, through the universe. There is abundance of love in your life, but the Angel of Love is here to kind of tell you that don't worry, you do have love in your life, and you just need to let go of some of this old pain that is residing inside of yourself as a blockage to experience love in your life, if that makes sense. Okay, at the bottom of the tarot deck here, we do have the Page of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords underneath that. So with the 10 of Swords here as well, someone's kind of had a new start. The King of Swords upright here. Sorry, my camera just keeps dying on me. This is such an old laptop, so please don't mind. So we have this King of Swords that's, if you're a masculine energy or if you're a feminine energy, you've been waiting. If you're a feminine energy, you've been waiting for the masculine energy, and the masculine energy has been wanting to have a truthful, no bullshit sort of conversation. Have a conversation of truth, and we've been seeing that for a while here, but I'm not sure if you have or you haven't, because here we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So either some sort of a message that needs to be sent here, some sort of communication is delayed, but the Page of Wands to sorry guys, I'm just going to moving to the next level, taking those baby steps, teeny tiny steps towards moving in the right direction, to put some idea into action, baby steps at a time. But with it being reversed, I feel like this is an inability to know how to do that. How do I take? So, but this is also about delayed communication. So I wonder if there is communication that you're waiting on, communication that you wanted to kind of receive from someone and that has been delayed, or you're hoping for some baby teeny tiny steps, but that's, not happening right now. I don't know, take it how it resonates for all of you, right? Like, what I'm getting is that this is about not knowing how to take those baby steps. Because here's what it is, at the overall energy here, for you guys, there is victory today. So expect victory if you're literally looking for victory in a particular situation today. Today you have victory. There is some sort of something that, this could be internal as well, a realization. Any sort of situation that makes you feel victorious today, feeling like you've, that you're en route to some sort of victory, some sort of forward, movement that's going to bring you abundance and happiness and joy and victory. And that's happening because the storm is past now and the sun is shining brightly. You're out of the storm, that you were in. And I know that this is the card that came up for, the month of August, I think. August was, or the second half of August, we were in some sort of storm, some sign, I don't even quite remember. You're going to have to go back and see it. But we were in some sort of stormy weather in whatever situation this is, but this is telling you the storm is passing today. you are going to come out of that and feel victorious with whatever changes, whatever changes you've made in your life. But with the Page of Wands reverse, this could also be telling me that some of you already know what to do, but you may be procrastinating on taking the first steps towards it. So if that's what you're in, don't do it, and I got that because of the Spirit's advice here. So I'm going to come to that. But today what's going on here is that someone is feeling very burdened, right? Because they're going through a transformation with the Ten of Wands here. You're at the end, yes, of feeling burdened. You're going to be laying down that weight pretty soon here. But I feel like you are still feeling very burdened about something, carrying a lot of burden about something, because you're going through some sort of transformation right now, trying to end the old ways of being, old things that no longer serve you, trying to bring that to an end, trying to bring that to a natural close, a death of sorts, so that you can begin afresh and have a rebirth and be born again towards something new. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you're realizing that your victory is through letting this storm pass and allowing yourself to carry the burden for a little bit longer as you transform in this soul bond, this soul connection with the Six of Cups here, in this past life connection, whatever this is. Something from the past that, this is also you kind of realizing that I cannot be stuck in the past. I have to think about the future. The Six of Cups reversed to me is not being stuck in the past, not being so nostalgic and just kind of thinking about the past, but wanting to make plans for the future. And this is how, if you let that death happen, you are moving towards a future, right? In this soul connection, in this soul bond, whatever it is that you've realized. In some sort of a relationship that has come around from the past, because we did have this in the outcomes yesterday, and now in the reverse it's telling me that it's time, the meeting has already happened, now it's time to kind of move forward. And I think that's when you realize that the storm is over and it's time for victory, because Spirit here is telling you once again with the Queen of Wands reversed that the feminine energy is not taking any action. Take it how it resonates for you guys. The feminine energy is not taking any action. She is confident. She's very charismatic. She is very passionate. She knows what she wants, how to get it. But in whatever this situation is, I think she's very focused on her own victory, and she's not taking any action. Just with the cards, the way this is. And if you are a feminine energy watching this, then Spirit is telling you don't take any action towards this situation because you're not ready. There is a need with the Tower card in reverse here. Spirit saying there is a need to whatever has shaken up your world recently. It is time for you to pick up the pieces and rebuild in the void, the vacuum that has been created with the sudden shake-up and destruction in your life, whatever that is, unexpected. Uranus is going to keep playing some of its cards right now, and it is going to come as a shock and unexpected. What do you do? That's how you work with the energy. That's about learning how to work with your energy. And picking up the pieces of this destruction and moving forward from there. Picking up the pieces and rebuilding something that's better and more solid and more stronger and can be bigger and better than what you had before. This is Spirit's way of telling you that get out of that and pick up the pieces and move forward, right? And with the Strength card in reverse, Spirit is saying someone doesn't have the courage or the strength for whatever needs to be done in this situation. Someone doesn't have the courage or the strength. This is Spirit's way of telling you that we know you don't have the courage and the strength, but you do need to have the strength to do that. You do need to have the strength to. This is Spirit's way of saying build that courage and the strength to do whatever it is that is needed in this situation, to lay that weight down and move towards your victory. Right? Because in the outcomes here for today, someone walks away. Now, this is a man that walks away on a journey of self-discovery. It's not like he's walking away to never come back. This is a person that is walking away to find himself, to find his Two of Cups so that he can come back to his Eight of Cups that are standing here. Put the Two of Cups with it. His Two of Cups is the perfect partnership, the perfect connection, that connection that the universe hands you with someone else. And that is what is going to bring you to your Ten of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment, happiness, right? So someone decides to walk away, or someone has already walked away, right? Which has created a lot of unhappiness. It has created, like, it feels like a wish hasn't come true. It feels like emotional satisfaction is lost, not feeling happy. This could also be because of somebody walking away, somebody getting very drunk, drinking a lot, using drugs and drinks to intoxication as a means to cope with that situation. And you may do that again today because someone doesn't feel like the wheel of fortune is turning in their favor, right? That destiny is not in their favor. This is also about repeating karmic cycles. So that's what I've been getting. I mean, if this is about two people, then there's one that is definitely moving forward towards victory and is realizing that I do need to think about my future, and has had a transformation or is going through a major transformation right now, while the other person is repeating a karmic cycle. And that's what's been on my board for this entire week. Someone is repeating a karmic cycle here. We have a masculine energy here, and we have a countersuit on the board, guys. King of Wands and Queen of Wands, which tells me that this is definitely a life partner, twin flame, soulmate sort of situation. Mostly a life partner or twin flame. But I feel like the feminine energy is coming up, very not taking any action here because she's coming up in the advice position. But then we have this King of Wands here in the outcomes position. I guess either having to repeat a cycle through someone's walk away that didn't make him very happy, but ultimately with that repeat of cycle, finding his power and getting to the top of his game. Right? Or there's a lot of passion in the situation as well, because you're both coming up as the King and the Queen of Wands, so you both have passion for each other. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune isn't turning for someone in this situation. This is about repeating karma. So someone is repeating a cycle. Someone, with their own, could be starting to repeat a cycle today. Heavy energies, guys, this week a little bit. So be careful. It's definitely changing. It's pushing and propelling people forward towards the right things, but it's definitely a little bit heavy. But at the bottom of your advice deck here, the universe is telling you that you're ascending the mountains. They're saying that no matter how difficult the situation may be, no matter what it brings to you, right? Like, you don't have the strength, you don't have the courage, all of that is understood, but they're saying you're going to have to keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, keep your eye on your goal, and just keep going, keep going, keep going. I can't stress that enough. Just don't stop. Don't look back. This is your time to keep moving forward. You have been cleansed. You have been purified. You do know that the universe is with you and that abundance is pouring into your light. You already know the truth. You don't need to keep wondering and thinking what the truth is. You already know your truth. Just keep that in the heart and keep moving forward. You don't have to keep getting validation for it. Abundance is pouring into your life, right? Purification activates vibrant life force. You have purified yourself, and now Spirit is saying just keep moving forward. There is no need for you to look back in this situation, because this is the main message for you. It's the desert passage. yeah, it may seem like very sandy and hot, and for as far as you can see, you're not being able to see anything new other than the sandy pastures of a desert. A difficult walk, a difficult route, but they're asking you to keep moving forward because they're saying there is a divine plan. Trust that there is a divine plan. And this reading to me is pretty much telling me that if some of you are waiting on one person to get out of an old cycle so that they can do this with you, and your victory comes from that, then this is Spirit's way of telling you that no, this is not your reading then. This is Spirit's way of telling you that you need to move forward. You need to pick up the pieces of your own life and build on that, because that is the divine plan. There is a divine plan. You know the truth, so let it go. Give it, surrender it to the universe, and move forward in your quest for whatever it is. And if you feel like your quest is another person, then you're going to have to take some steps towards that to create victory. Because I can, from where I can see, someone's already walked away from this situation. Because all it was bringing them was emotional dissatisfaction. And I feel like someone doesn't want to repeat karma. They've realized that they've released themselves of some past, and they don't need to repeat that cycle. So it's about someone moving away to not want to repeat a cycle. Take it how it resonates. It can be you or someone else in the situation. You know your situation best. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you all so much. I'll be back with your weekend energies tomorrow. And until then, you take care, and I love you all. Shivoham.